Conor McGregor being welcomed back to the UFC fight last night like a hero has me absolutely sick. And for anyone that is supporting him having a platform and is confused why so many of us are outraged, let me educate you. This is Nikita Hand, and anyone who knows Conor McGregor's name needs to also know her name. I am going to get into graphic details about the assault against her, and if you can't hear those details, please believe me, I understand, and please scroll away from this video now. In November 2024, an Irish civil jury found Conor McGregor liable for the sexual assault of Nikita Hand in a Dublin hotel in December 2018. After that attack, Nikita was missing some of her acrylic fingernails. She had a cut on her chin. She was bruised all over her body. A paramedic that saw those bruises said that they had not seen someone so bruised in a very long time. A doctor documented injuries to her neck, chest, abdomen, arms, legs, buttocks, and thighs, and all of those injuries were described as moderate to severe. She was also on her monthly cycle when this attack happened, and her tampon became so wedged inside her body that it had to be removed in the hospital by a doctor with forceps. Now, you just heard the medical details, so imagine how ludicrous it is that McGregor tried to tell this jury that this was all part of a consensual encounter. Well, they did not believe that, and they found him liable, and they awarded Nikita around £250,000 in damages. But no amount of money can change what happened to her, and no amount of money can change what she has lived with since 2018. She has been diagnosed with severe PTSD, and she has described nightmares, isolation, and panic attacks. McGregor tried to appeal this verdict, but he was not successful, and then the Ireland Supreme Court refused to hear any further appeals, so he stands as liable for this violent assault. Yet, last night, he was welcomed back like some type of hero, and some people even said this was one of the biggest moments in sports. What the hell are we doing? And it wasn't just the fight last night. He was also put on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, where he laughed and told stories and was not questioned about this assault. He also did press runs and interviews leading up to the fight. This was not just someone quietly getting a stage again. This was painted as a celebrity comeback, and I am physically disgusted. And the assault that he was found liable for regarding Nikita Hand is not the only thing in his background. So I'm just going to read you some of this list that I have printed out, okay? In Ireland in 2009, McGregor received the benefit of Ireland's Probation Act for an assault causing harm offense committed while he was a young apprentice plumber. That means that the court found that the offense was proven, but they did not enter a formal criminal conviction so long as he complied with the court's conditions. 2018, there was a UFC bus attack in Brooklyn. He was arrested after throwing a dolly through a UFC bus window, which injured other fighters. He pleaded guilty to disorderly conduct, and he was sentenced to community service and anger management. More serious conditions were dismissed as part of a plea agreement. Two things happened in 2019. You may remember the elderly man being punched by McGregor in a Dublin pub, and that all started when the elderly man said he didn't want a shot of whiskey. McGregor pleaded guilty to assault, and he was fined £1,000. Also in 2019, he was arrested on robbery and criminal mischief charges after he took and smashed a fan's phone, but charges in that case were later dropped after the parties reached a settlement. And then, of course, in 2024, we have the verdict from a civil court regarding Nikita Hand. He has also been investigated or accused in several other alleged assaults and sexual assault incidents in Ireland, Ibiza, Miami, and at NBA final events. Some investigations were closed without charges, others did not result in criminal prosecution, but I will ask again, why is someone like this being given a platform, and why are so many people supporting him and pretending that we should ignore all of this because, oh, he's just a fighter, I don't care about that other stuff. What is wrong with you? Maybe you need to imagine the victim in this case being your mother, your sister, or your daughter to truly comprehend why he should not be supported or have a platform. I want to know when survivors will matter more than the fame or the money potential that their aggressor carries. This is absolutely sickening, and my heart is with Nikita Hand. I know that a lot of people are celebrating that McGregor lost this fight really quickly due to some injury, but I'm not even going to celebrate that because he never should have had the platform or been in that ring in the first place. Let me know if you disagree and my view is just skewed because I am also a survivor of something similar. This is outrageous. I don't understand. It never needs to happen, not with Conor McGregor, not with anyone else who has been found liable in a civil court or guilty in a criminal court of a case like this. I am so sorry, Nikita.